This is my computer rendering of the kinetic sculpture that appears behind the Olympic Cauldron at the 2016 Rio Olympics. I rendered it using the persistence of vision ray tracer, also known as POV-Ray. I was fascinated with the design ever since I saw it during the opening ceremonies of the 2016 Olympics. I thought about trying to make a 3D printed model of it, but that was too complicated. So I decided I would just render it with POV-Ray and create an animation. You can click on the link here to see the NBC YouTube version itself. I used that YouTube video as a reference for creating this animation. I'm going to show you step by step how I assembled the device. The sculpture consists of 120 of these objects that I call a spike. Each one is mounted on a spool-like device, and there are 4 spheres and a paddle on the end of it. An assembly of 4 of these spikes are arranged in an X-shaped pattern. 30 of these assemblies are then arranged in a circle. Before we show you that, let's go back to a single spike. Because there are 30 of them, and we want to put them in a 360-degree circle, each one is 12 degrees apart from the previous one. Here's where it gets really interesting. Each of the spikes is rotated through the center of the circle by 6 degrees relative to its neighbor. That gives it this twisty shape. Finally, we're going to take each spike and add 3 more spikes to give it the X shape that we showed you earlier. Now we put the entire thing in motion. Now we rotate the entire sculpture 360 degrees so you can see all of it. As I said earlier, it would have been fun to try to make a 3D printed version of this, but the shapes are too complicated. You would have to print little parts individually and then glue them all together. It would have been a real hassle. Maybe one of these days I'll try it. That's all for now.